Also, I've let the farmer sleep until 8 o'clock on account of, well, he worked till midnight, so I figured give him 8 hours or 7.5 hours of sleep, right? So this morning, let's go to the store. The first thing, actually, let's go to the bank. Where's my insert key? Insert. Oh, escape. Insert. I hate taking out loans. Let's see how many animals we can buy with what we got. Pig, 50. Beef, 250. So let's do...
Did you steal gum? No?
I want to try to figure out the fast way to do this. Watch our money go down. My goal eventually is 500. So maybe we just start with Schweinen. Those Schweinen aren't worth as much at all. So let's go to 100 Schweinen. We'll go to 200. Because this isn't costing very much. So we're buying 200 pigs. Give me 200 of them pigs. We can take out money too if we need to. I want to see what I can get to. I'm going to turn off the recording. I'll be back. All right, so I had to take out a $100,000 loan, but we paid off. We got 500 pigs and 500 cattle. Now, with the animals, not talking about our standard animals, but with the beef and pigs, you don't actually lose any animals. They give birth to new animals. So you basically buy them, and then the more you have, of course, the more you have to feed, but also the more you the more animals that oh my gosh, my brain. The more animals that you have, the faster they reproduce. So you get to take animals to market quicker. And you can make a lot of money with the animals. They're not, the pigs aren't super valuable, but the cows are. So what we're going to do is we have all these animals now. We're going to feed the cows have priority because the beef is worth a lot more than the pig. But we're going to feed them both and start the process of collecting and feeding. Seth was supposed to help me. I don't know where he went, but he's not here. I had a whole field full of interesting hay bales, and I don't see any hay bales. Okay, there they all are. What happened was I started collecting first, so I got a pile of that, but I realized please don't do that to my seat, John.
Soupy will be up when you do the dishes.
Oh, okay. I realized that I just got interrupted twice. I'm sorry. I have no idea what I was talking about. Apparently it wasn't that important. Oh, I was collecting with the collection wagon, and then realizing I can't do anything with them, so we're going to collect this back 9, and we're going to collect our hay bales, all 4 of them, and start feeding the animals. Shh. And then once we do that, we will start planting grass. This is going to be grass back here. And definitely probably 1 or 2 more fields of grass because we're going to need a lot of hay. I got plenty of straw, but we're going to need a lot of... this is the only thing I hate about this whole mechanic. There's always issues with these stackables. I don't even know where we're supposed to store this stuff. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Flip that back over. Oh, my stupid nose. Sorry, guys. My goodness, I'm still falling apart. All right, so should be able to get to a stride, right? Boop. There we go. Oh, I'm so sorry. I hate sniffing on videos too. I hate when people chew gum, eat cough drops, and sniff, and sneeze, and cough. Okay, mate, listen. You're hitting my mic.
There's paper in here.
You're hitting my mic stand, buddy. Pick that up.
Bale.
You're making negative electronic impulses, Mater. Okay, guys, can you please stop hitting the mic stand?
I'm not hitting it.
You are. John is hitting it, and then you're hitting the shoe that's hitting the mic stand. And all I hear is boom, 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 boom. Oops. What's up, Mater? You want to say hi to everybody? John, you want to say hi, everybody?
Hi, everybody.
We're all chawing on gum. Oh my gosh. I feel like that corn is just not maturing. Is my growth off? I mean, doesn't it seem like it's been like 3 days and the corn growth is on slow. Plant withering is off. Weird. I guess on slow, that's about right. Should take like a day and a half to 2 days. What's funny to me is you would have thought that they would have come up with like a better... So like fast growth is 12 hours. I'm sorry. Fast growth is like 23 hours. Medium growth is 22 hours. And slow growth... Medium growth, yeah, 24 hours. And then slow growth is like 26 hours. There's a very little variance. You know, to me it would be like... Fast growth would be 24 hours. Medium growth would be like 3 days, and then slow growth would be like a week or 2 weeks, or real time even. Like, anyway, it's kind of an interesting thing. I'll turn my headlights off at this point. It's getting to be pretty light out. Oh, stop it! It is really hard unless you get the bales on your the front, the loading arms perfectly straight. This is, you know, look at that. Just from bumping it that little teeny bit, they're all going to come off now. I've had better luck with the round bales on this trailer, believe it or not. I've gotten like 30 round bales on this trailer. I've just learned that, you know, the whole thing is, a lot of it, or not the whole thing, but a lot of it has to do with finesse. If you go real slow and careful, you can get quite a few on here, but they tend to want to come off. Now, interestingly, the trailer does actually resist a little bit. So when you load bales, they actually do stick to the trailer when the trailer is moving. I think it's kind of a neat thing. I'm so sorry, guys. I want to record. It's like I don't get a lot of time. This week's going to be really busy with Christmas coming and stuff, and Mark's going to be in town, and I just know it's going to get busy, so I'm trying to get a lot of stuff done so I have material to put up there. And, you know, usually if I was this sick, I just would be lying on the couch downstairs, but I feel a little bit of time pressure. So I've been doing a lot of stuff here and a lot of stuff in the World of Tanks the last couple days, trying to get stuff ready, and unfortunately, I just sound terrible. I'm like sniffing and coughing through the whole thing, and I apologize. It's not what I was hoping for. So if you're new to the channel, please don't get mad at me. Usually I'm, well, not real meticulous, but I'm real. And we don't have all this noise going on. Although my kids always make noise, like that guy said. He's like, "Oh, okay, why are your kids so noisy?" Because they're kids. Is that a real question? Really? You're asking me that? You obviously don't have children. Or you have one child. I love these people, they have one child, and they're like, "I just don't understand why your children are so unruly." But actually, we get the opposite. A lot of times we go places, and people that have kids, are like, your kids are so good. They're so well behaved. It's because my wife. It really has nothing to do with me. My wife is a good trainer. She's really good at getting the kids to sit quietly and eat their dinners and, you know, not make a ruckus and say thank you and please. They're very well-mannered children. And so when we go out to eat, we always get compliments at restaurants, which is nice. People always come up to us. They're like, your kids are so good. How do you do it? Spanx.
No.
You guys have pretty easy, don't you, Cha? One time, though, when Seth was little, he did something bad. I don't remember. We were at a restaurant, like a real fancy restaurant, and my wife was like, if you don't stop, Seth, we're gonna have to discipline you. Like, you gotta, I'm giving you lots of chances, but you have to stop acting like that. You're gonna get spanked. And he kept doing it. So she's finally like, here we go. So she picks him up, and she walks him to the table. Like, from the table to the bathroom, the whole way to the bathroom, he's like, don't spank me! Oh, gosh.
What happened?
She spanked him. Poor Soupy. Our kids rarely get spanks, ever. It really has to be, like, capital disobedience. It's not like, oh, you spilled your milk, you're getting spanked. It's like, oh, it's Mark. Hang on, I gotta go, but guys, I'll be right back. Soup is going to join me eventually, but I forgot. We have to update that computer with mods. We haven't played on there for a long time.
Your birthday is before Oliver.
That's right. It's tomorrow.
That's what I made for you.
Well, very nice, Mater. Don't lose that, please. That's Soupy's toy. So we have been loading diligently this cart. You can see it's going pretty well. The only problem is when you start to drive with it, all the bales start coming off the back. So you see how they shifted back there? I had to shove them all back on. It's really stupid. Oh. Yeah, that's probably not going to stay on, huh? We'll try it, but that's as high as I want. 3 high is probably enough. All right, so we're going to take these over to our storage barn and stack them in there. And then it works pretty good, though. I'm, you know, as long as you go slow, it seems like everything kind of sticks together, so we're good. It wasn't too bad of an experience there. That last one was a little crooked, but can't be perfect every time, huh? This is hard. This is not the great exit for where I need to go. The downside is this is very tight back here. I was trying to find smaller carts. I just didn't find any that I liked or that had any kind of capacity. It's like, here, you can carry these 4 bales. And I'm like, well, I got like 700 that I have to pick up. I need to carry at least, you know, well, in this case, I'm carrying 21 every, see, right, 6, no, I'm sorry, 18. So 18 is not too bad for a load. These are big freaking bales. So we got our straw. There's a bunch of straw that I collected. That's all I was telling you about. And I think we're going to go grab the loader. Sorry. Yeah, this is a great little tractor. I think I'll rent one for Seth. He can help me do all this stuff. So the oat field back in the back there is clear for planting grass. This guy, we're gonna... Bless you. I love Mater too. Mater's a freaking cute and potty trained. He only wears diapers at night. I wear my diapers at night so I can stay asleep even when I have to pee.
So I can wet the bed.
Matey, he's my little mate. He's only 3 years old, yeah. Another great, another the Ram 2 and Corey Hart, two great exports from Kennel. Let us not forget Brian Adams. And we try to forget, what's her face? The Titanic lady. I can't think of her name. I can't stand her music, so. What is that lady's name? I can't think of her. Celine Dion. Oh, good. Or Terrence and Phillip, right? All right, be nice to each other. I don't want to hear any spanking noises on Mater.
You heard that?
I can't. Yeah, I hear everything. This microphone picks up every little sound.
Oh my gosh! When I talk to the microphone, you can hear it too.
I don't know if it'll pick it up for recording. Sometimes I hear more than it's actually picking up.
Yeah, that's cool.
I guess.
So when I talk into the mic, you can hear it.
Sometimes. I don't know if it'll pick it up for recording. I can hear it, but it's a lot of times what I hear for recording and what it actually is a lot different. So microphones tend to be a lot hotter through the I've got these. I'm starting to stack them a little too close. Now we are going to have to buy a water trailer because oh, I'm so sorry. Das piggies need water. So, I found that you really just, with the stacking stuff, you really have to be careful and limit how much stuff you stack. If you start getting too much stuff together, the processor just can't handle it. The way they have the game programmed, you just start taking up too much resources and the game freaks out. And you start having bales flying all over the place and not staying on the trailer and moving while they're together. Like here you can see right now I'm not really getting any movement on this trailer because the bales have settled and they're happy. But if I try to put more on there, I definitely would start having problems. So I think we're just going to limit ourselves to three bales high and we're also going to try to keep the piles somewhat separated, though. They're going to get a little dense back here. But if you keep them separate stacks like this and don't put them all right next to each other, you probably are not going to have an issue down the road where they're like being weird and getting all wiggly. Except for that. Come on, let go. Sometimes they just won't let go of the forks, though. There we go. And these bales pretty much are going to get put right back into the feeder. But this is fun. I like unloading the cart. Need to get those cows fed as soon as possible. What the heck are you guys doing?
I made my shapes into a gun.
I can't wait till you get on here, Seth, because I really need your help. I need you to get the water trailer and dip it in the pond. We are going to have a water trailer, yes. Because we're gonna have to feed the piggies. Don't lean on my chair. Don't lean on my chair. You guys have already cracked it.
Is there a mod for a water trailer?
What? No, it's part of the game. We just never had to use it because we've never had any mods that required us having to water the animals. But the sheeps and cows need a lot of water, so we have to water them.
That's gonna be so cool.
Yeah, you just drive it into the pond.
Yeah. Wait, what?
You drive it down into the pond.
Like backwards?
Oh, please.
Yeah. Backwards or straight?
So I'm not gonna be able to pick up two at a time. Yeah, you back it down into the into the pond.
Back it into the whoops.
Do.
Get all days.
I might be able to grab that 3 stack if I'm real careful. You guys having fun? All right, so I'm going to keep unstacking these. I guess we'll keep it rolling for a while. Rolling. Rolling. Target man? Mater man. He's a real mater man. I don't know if I'll be able to pick those up. They're kind of not perfectly balanced.
You're dead, John. No, I'm not. I shot you like 20 times. You're dead.
Like, dude, I blew you to smithereens. Ouch, because you... Okay, if I got to tell you again, John, about pulling on the back of my chair, you're going to go to bed, buddy.
Ow. Just like that.
There we go. Now, I don't think... No, it's still being weird. Look at this.
I'll make you jump the rope.
Now, I wonder if I detach the tractor from the trailer, if that'll change what it does. Because sometimes the tractor maybe is giving it some forward. What the frick? Only giants, guys. Only giants. And then we gotta pull it back so they fall. If I keep them on here, though, at least they'll go in the right place, right? Stupid.
I made a 3D block. 40% complete.
Well, these are all going to get used up pretty quick anyway. If I
10
don't...
less than 50. Isn't that amazing?
Wow, it's taking a long time to copy. Oh, I'm sorry, guys.
Hey guys, by
Okay.
the time this video is uploaded, it'll be tomorrow.
No, it'll be like next week on...
Really?
Oh, yeah. I've got like 6 more episodes before this one's going to be up.
Well, make sure on the comments of this video you just say happy birthday to my dad, even though it's kind of late. He needs his birthday surprise.
I do?
Yeah,
I got a nice birthday surprise today. This is a great birthday surprise. This is kind of surprise that you could only dream of. Turns out that I've been double paying the CCA, which is our Cleveland. Cleveland made this business tax, which is real smart. Let's tax all the businesses in Cleveland so people don't want to work there or open businesses there. So whenever I do business in Cleveland, I have to pay like a double city tax. It really sucks, but it turns out I was double paying. So the lady calls my wife saying, "Yeah, we got this and this and this." My wife gets real mad at her, and she's like, I can't even talk about this right now. It's almost Christmas. We don't, we're going into our lean season. I don't have any money. What do you want?" And the lady's like, "Well, you just got to sign this and sign this." She's like, "I don't have money to send to you." Like they needed like $100 or something to, God dang, these stupid bales, let go. So anyway, long story short, my wife handles it the totally wrong way. She blows her top, hangs up the phone. And the lady calls back and leaves a message and says, "Listen, you need to let me finish what I'm saying." So my wife, this wasn't today that this happened. This was a little while ago, maybe a couple weeks ago.
No, it was today.
No, the check this is the result from today.
Oh,
So
that's right. And Mom got the call today.
the lady's
She
like,
called
you've been overpaying your CCA taxes for the past 8 years or whatever. Look at these. They're all going to do this. Picking up where we left off before Seth blew the story and I had to erase this part of the film. So the lady calls back and says, you need to listen to what I'm going to tell you. You need to pay this money because if you do, there's extra money that, like more than this, what you're paying, it's worth it. You need to do it. So my wife reluctantly writes them a check. This is, I think, probably last week, and says, "Okay, well, I'm sorry I got mad at you. It's bad timing. We know that winter's coming. Things are going to get really hard. They always do, and I'm not prepared to shell out any more money. You're asking me to spend more money on taxes that we paid, and I feel like this is going to suck." So anyway, the lady, so we get a check in the mail today for $2,200 that we overpaid in the last couple of years. It was like we haven't had a tax refund in forever. And it was just such a nice, just a huge, my wife was crying. She called the lady and just said, "I'm so sorry, once again that I didn't understand. And thank you for, calling me back and pushing it, and you could have just let it go." And she said, "You have no idea how much this helps our family." And that was a huge blessing for our family. So, I find that this happens sometimes, and it's weird. Like, These they just the whole physics thing with these bales is so bad.
Dad,
It's
you just jumped out of a story very bad.
I can't. It's like these bales get stuck, and I can't get this bale off. It won't let go. Look at this. No matter how I put the forks, it won't let go of the bale. Look, I just want to stack it. The stacking physics are so bad in this game. I can't. This kind of stuff makes me want to freak out. And part of it is I'm probably putting these all too close together. So what I'm going to do is they start to like there we go. They start to magnetize to one another, and it also depends on how you like how the angle with which you skew them at. So if you're not perfectly 90 degrees, they get weird. It's just irritating. Or like that. The bale stuck to the wall. This is taking way longer than I thought it would. I know. By the time I'm probably going to be done pretty soon, Seth. We'll just have to try our multiplay tomorrow. I'm getting tired, honey. I'm sick and I'm not feeling well and I'm crabby and I'm getting tired. I'm feeling crabby, and Mater is still up and he's downstairs chirping like a bird. Can you do me a favor? Can you make sure the girl's bed is ready for bed? It's not Pete or nothing. Because they need to go to bed soon. You can stay up for a little bit, yeah. Alright, so there's 4. I'm going to try to keep them in stacks of 4, because that's really about as high as I can easily reach. But it really torques me that I can't pick up more than one at a time. This is really... Look at this. Like, how high do I have to go before it... There. I think it's out of the... So you basically have to lift the arm all the way above the trailer for it to break loose. But if we do it... I can lower this down now. Get the center of gravity a little bit better so we don't flip the tractor. But I've learned if you do gentle movements, a lot of times you can go a lot longer. Like it's a... You have less of a chance of dumping them, and you can do multiple bales, picking them up. So I've kind of gotten better at it, but as long as you keep the tractor moving slow, which I'm sure is how it is in real life, if you whip it around, you're going to fling things all over the place. Bale flinger. There we go. So it looks like we have to just lift these up high. High and lift it up. Bales, that is. All right, so I'm going to try to knock this one, some sense into that top one.
It's almost done, Daddy.
Good. Unfortunately, you still have to install those other packs, too. That's going to take some time. Yeah. But you need to have Sosnovka because I'm using both the Niva and the Sosnovka tractors. The Zetters. I would like you and Violet to get ready for bed, Evelyn. It's after 10 o'clock, honey.
No.
Yes. Yep, go tell Goosey, get up. Get in your PJs, get your teeth brushed. You guys, I'll probably let you hang out in here, but...
Can we stay on the iPad and watch a video?
if you do it in your room.
In here?
No. Too much noise.
Daddy, you say I can stay downstairs a little bit.
What, Seth?
You say I can stay up a little bit.
Yeah, up here.
What?
What?
Down.
I'm not going down. Maybe I am. I don't know. We'll see. All right, so let's get this feed going. I think probably our silage is done. So we're going to put this down here. Boop. We're going to have to get some...
50% complete, so it's halfway done.
It's halfway done, so we'll probably be playing it tomorrow. All right. Sometimes life sucks, Seth. That's how it goes. All right, let me figure out what I'm doing.